Peace and black power, black power, black power, people. All power to the people. Can you hear me, brother?
Black Power Queen, I can
Can
hear
you
you.
hear me? All right, black power. Let me get myself together. Lord have mercy. Look, here we go. Another episode of the Black Power Hour. This is a special edition. We're gonna give our guests some time to get in and chime in from the UK. His brother Alpha Kuabo. He's going to give us an update on Sister Sasha X, Sasha Johnson. You remember she was shot in the head some months ago, right before we went to Tulsa.
Right.
As far as I know, her recovery, she has woken up out of her coma, is what he told me, and that she was smiling. She recognized the people that are coming in the room, and she's progressing well. So we're grateful for that because she is the chairwoman of the United Kingdom New Black Panther Party. She put the New Black Panther Party on the map in the United Kingdom, and she deserves our respect and our honor as a fallen comrade. And
Most
we want to make sure that we keep people up to date on the things that matter in this Black Power movement, right, brother?
right, most definitely. Anytime we have a comrade who is either behind the wall or a comrade, a fallen comrade who
Mm,
has fallen in the line of duty, deserves our utmost respect and our utmost attention.
that's
Most
right, Black
definitely.
Power.
Black Power.
Black Power. So we're gonna give Alpha a little bit of time to get on here, and his name is Alpha Kuabo. And if he don't come in, we still have some things we have got to talk about that are going on. That's why I wanted you to come and co-host with me because it may appear that I'm a little overly emotional. I'm just fed up at this time right now. I'm not emotional no more. I'm over the giving a fuck. All the fucks that I have to give are gone right now at this point. This is war. This is serious. We got people pulling guns out on people. Put just all kind of crazy nonsense under the guise of this bullshit circus act with Malik Zulu Shabazz and his followers. Okay. And we're gonna make it known. We're not gonna keep being quiet and turning the other cheek about the shit and the combat liberalism that's going on out here.
Thanks.
Okay. So I'm calling all of y'all out. If you call yourself a member of the New Black Panther Party, you should have your sense enough to make decisions for yourself based on principle leadership, not appointed leadership, not self-appointed leadership, but principle leadership. There's a lot of things that are falling out of the sky, out of the closet, off the river, around the mud, and things like that. And they mud slinging all over this way, and then we ain't threw not one rock that way. Nobody I know from our side, if since it's a side switch that's going on, is throwing as much mud as these people are over there. Okay. Now we have moved towards a mediation to handle this professionally. We've moved on to mediation to handle this efficiently in a court of law governed by us, and it's still little bullshit going on. You know what I'm saying? This shit is not going to keep flying over here like this. Somebody's going to get killed at the end of the day. It ain't going to be me. Okay? I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm not worried about dying. It's freedom of death with me. But it's somebody innocent going to get hurt behind slander and gossip and drama. And it needs to stop and it needs to end today. Okay? I got a freaking fly in here. But I'm just to the point. I'm fed. I'm becoming an angry black woman. Every time I see one of y'all motherfuckers talking about some Malik Zulu Shabazz kissing his ass and carrying on, you know what we went through, what we going through. How dare you part your lips? I mean, ain't nobody asking you to choose no side, but this man's clearly told my friends, my comrades, not to give us one goddamn dime to help get people that put their life on the line for him out of jail. Now, what kind of leader is that you following? You need to check yourself. That's what this is about today. Just about self check. Check your revolutionary background. Check and see what they did to comrades who did this type of stuff to other comrades. When you
Thanks.
leave a comrade behind, you don't never leave a comrade behind. You don't set up your own comrades. You don't go around bragging about your comrades being your enemies, falling before your eyes. Now, how could you honestly, as a man or a woman of principle, look at yourself in the mirror and say, "This is who I'm following"? You just as crooked as a snake as he is. You just as low down and dirty and grimy and as he is. And then the more I find out about the nigga, he really is a devil and a snake in the grass. Really is, because I don't go on no witch hunts about nobody. I mind my business. We are all adults. When you get adults in the room, men and women, some kind of freaky shit going down. You can count on it. But the things that I'm hearing about, this is just ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It's manipulating. He been manipulating these women. The women fighting over him. The men fighting for him. What the hell is really going on? Go ahead, bro.
It, it
You did.
like you said, it's all a matter of principle. When you first come on
Mm-hmm.
the scene after the death of our national chairman, you sit here and for a hot minute
Mm-mm.
proclaim that I don't want to be the national chairman. I don't want to be the national chairman. I've already done that. I got these other things that I'm focused on. We're going to hold an election. We're going to do these things the right way. But then you turn right back around and keep on switching the date of the elections. And then on top
Right.
of that, you sabotage. See, that's what's not getting talked about. Everybody, as far as Malik goes,
Right.
wants to fall in love with his ego, his what's the word I'm looking for? His fame, the fame aspect of it, because he walked with Dr. Khaled, because he did all these other things.
Yeah.
That's the
The
only thing.
Hollywood. They in
Yeah,
there
the
with the
Hollywood.
Hollywood effect or some shit.
Right, right. They fall in love with the Hollywood effect that they, to the point, put him on a pedestal to where he doesn't have to be held accountable for his actions. Now, truth be told, if it had been anyone else, had it been
Right.
anyone else, they would have be put on blast point blank right then. And then the fact of you
Mm-hmm.
also have to look at the aspect of people being bought. We love to sit here and talk
That
about the white man, love to sit here and talk about this Caucasian, this Equincy Ocha, this white devil, when you're employing the same tactics as this white man that we are all fighting against. When you are sitting here buying people, when you are
right.
sitting buying people after the fact, not only buying people, but it's the fact of when you yourself say, okay, tell me about this individual, or do you think that individual be a good fit? When you are warned, not by one account, by several accounts about a particular individual or individuals, and you sit them right in that seat anyway, and then when they do the fuck shit, drop them after you have no longer use for them, or
After you
when
done
you
use
smile
them
in
for
your
your
comrade's
purpose.
face,
Right.
when you smile in your comrade's face like family, like a comrade, and then behind their back talk the bullshit, not thinking that that
Yeah.
bullshit that you just said will get back. See, these are the types of shit that we have to stop in this revolutionary community. It's one thing to do that sort of thing out in the street. I don't condone it out in the street, but it's another thing to do it when we are all in the same trench together. When we are fighting
Exactly.
the same war together that you would sit there and put a knife in somebody else's back, someone on your own team. Not only have you compromised yourself and that individual, but you have compromised the movement in itself.
And that is our job as revolutionaries to protect the integrity of the revolution. And that's what's been going on. Is called liberalism, Marxism. You
Exactly.
cannot be protecting people because they're your friends. If you know they doing something wrong that's jeopardizing the movement, why why are you standing beside them?
Right.
Why are
Exactly.
you condoning what they doing? If I do something wrong, hold me accountable.
Right. Right.
Hold court. You know what I'm saying? And they love to choose sides. Oh, this is my friend. I got him. No, this is not the fucking neighborhood. We talking about people's lives that are stake here right now. We talking about somebody you know is a compromised agent that you allowing to walk around in leadership positions that you know is a federal agent. You know these people work for the with the police. You know
Facts.
these motherfuckers is
Facts.
ex corrections officers and shit like that. I ain't got all the way in y'all bitches business yet, but I damn sure will. You understand what I'm saying? Now you done woke the sleeping dragon for real. The dragon is awakened. I'm gonna let you know that right now. And we're not going for this bullshit. This is combat liberalism. It's a distraction to the work that needs to be done. It's a distraction to the people that are looking at us like, God damn, how if this is what the revolution is like, we in trouble. If this
Or
what if
better yet,
this is who we gonna leave to lead us somewhere, we are in big trouble. Because they
facts.
ain't doing nothing but lining their pockets with our money and
Facts.
preparing for themselves to leave the country. This nigga ain't no more better than Grandmaster Jay. Okay?
Facts.
And I ain't have nothing to say bad about Grandmaster Jay. I thought he was a principled man,
But see, you can't
like
be sitting
everybody
here.
else,
Right,
you
right. You
know.
can't sit here and be playing with the revolution because, in essence, when you play with the revolution, you are not only playing with your organization that you belong to, but other uh, organizations that are in this. You are
That
making
look
them
like
look bad as
you
well.
and that are
And then,
attached to you. And you know, like
right,
let me just tell you what I experienced, you know, and I noticed the fuckery and the bullshit when we was in Tulsa. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not speaking ill on nobody. I didn't even say nothing. I just said, look, whether you want to be involved in the shit or not, you was there. Okay? You was
right.
there. Just admit that. Yes, you was there. Yes, you saw what was going on. Okay, do you have to choose a side? No, nobody's asking you to choose a side. We asking you to be fair about what you witnessed. That's what we asking you to do. As a comrade, if you know that my leadership is putting me in harm's way, and when some shit happen, a dissension or a split or he said she said situation, if you was present for the bullshit, how then do you make a conscious decision to side with the one that caused the problem, and then say it's the other people that caused the problem?
Exactly. It's
And you
that
was there. You were there. That's what I'm talking. I ain't talking about nothing else. But what I witnessed in that church in Tulsa, Oklahoma, that sprinkled to all this other bullshit that's going down. Okay? Set up. Set up 2 times. Okay? By people that you know could get the work done for you. And you do what it was. I mean, it's just crazy. It's really
let's add,
crazy.
let's
I
also
don't
add
understand
this.
how they can be okay with that shit. Go ahead,
Let's
bro.
also add this. Anytime something went down and someone had to go clean up the mess, who the fuck did you call? You called the
Exactly.
minister. You didn't call
Exactly.
anyone else. You didn't call
You
the
didn't
police
have
department.
nobody else. You
You
had
didn't
nobody
call
else.
you didn't call nobody but us. And then you turn around and try to play us and then set us up, not necessarily myself, but there were some things
How
that
you
you
know
just
they
didn't
wasn't
do
a
on my
setup?
end
You
as
went
well.
to jail too.
Let's not forget. But
Yeah.
you want to speak ill of us after you send us 9 times out of 10, or well, better yet, 10 times out of 10 to clean up the bullshit that happens. See, that shit like that is the shit that don't get talked about.
No,
My
it
mother,
don't.
I didn't go to Tulsa. I want to put it out there. The only reason why I was not in Tulsa was because my mother was laying in the hospital, dying on her deathbed, pretty much. I mean, she's still around today, but when I say she's got 1 foot on the grave, she's on hospice right now.
Mm.
To get on one end, my condolences, and I hope everything works out. And then on the flip side, well, it's not like she's gonna die today or anything. Say shit like that, thinking that it wouldn't get back to you.
Just selfish. Exactly. Just selfishness and drama. And I thought that was so cowardly of them to say something like that. You know what
Right.
I mean? To come and do what? What was you coming to do? To protect them or to show up to take pictures? Because that's pretty much all it was, a picture show. Not one bullet was shot. Not one motherfucking care package was passed out. Nothing. You didn't. You know what I'm saying? Nothing was
Not
done
not
for people in Tulsa.
and then on top of it, no national agenda put into place.
Nothing.
Nothing. And then and then again, it gets better or worse per se. You sit there and make everybody take their weapons off or de-arm themselves. Put in a sign-in sheet with everybody's name on the sheet, but yet you have white militia doing the security. Who the fuck
Mm.
does that?
Exactly. And that's the only thing I'm pissed off about. And that's why I don't understand why people is still
That's not
tripping.
black power.
That
That's
whole
not black
shit
power.
in exactly, that's not black power. And I told him, I said, I quit in Tulsa. I want everybody to understand that. When we went to Little Washington, I was a citizen in plain clothes. I refused to put that uniform on again until dignity and honor was bestowed upon it once again. I'll never wear that patch under Malik Zulu Shabazz leadership. Never. Never.
Hey,
Never. And all of y'all faking like, oh, he's the greatest thing since sliced pie. He ain't done shit for the last 3, 4 years. We've been holding it down in the mid-Atlantic region for the whole new Black Panther Party on the East Coast. We the ones been putting in the work, ground pounding, coming from Washington D.C. and fucking where you live at,
I live
in
in
Virginia, yeah, and stuff like
right,
that. But we've
right.
been the ones up and down, all around, all in North Carolina. We ain't had no business in North Carolina. I can agree with them on that. We didn't have no business being down there. But y'all got all them formations. You got Charlotte, Raleigh. You had a Washington chapter. All these other people wouldn't even go to Elizabeth City, North Carolina, when they was called to come down there.
When
Wouldn't
they were
even show up.
hold on,
Girl,
rewind. When they were what? When they were called to come,
called on to
meaning the
go.
people asked us to be
Called
there.
them to go. Exactly.
And let me correct you real quick, because as the regional chairman of the Mid Atlantic, or when you are a regional chairman of any region, all those states are your responsibility. So North Carolina is the Mid Atlantic's responsibility. Excuse me. Virginia is the Mid Atlantic's responsibility. D.C.
Right.
and all those other countries or states, West Virginia, those are our jurisdictions. So we have the right, when something goes down, to be there, be on the scene with boots on the ground. We have
Right.
that right. And in any region, any state within that particular region, when something goes down in any of your states, you have the right to put boots on the ground. So for them to say, well, we shouldn't have been in North Carolina, bullshit. That's the Mid Atlantic's jurisdiction. We have every fucking right to be. What
That's
it
right.
is because you are not putting boots on the ground except for when the cameras come out. That's where you have the issue because really about this. We do the work. We put boots on the ground. We ain't about putting boots on the ground only when the camera is out, or
Exactly.
where the media crews come the camera crews for these news agencies. That shit don't mean two shits to us because we're out here
It
doing
don't
the
mean
work.
anything. That's right, and that's what I mean. It wasn't even a bragging issue. It was a come on, y'all, let's do this. This is what we signed up to do.
Right.
As revolutionaries, if
Commitment.
we are
The
part of the Mid
commitment.
Atlantic region, we are required to send at least one comrade to each mission that's called on.
Right.
Every mission we was there, every one of them. I had to get to the point where I told them, no, you're not going nowhere else. Stop calling my people out. You want them in Norfolk one weekend, Charlotte one weekend, Virginia, Eastern Shore. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere. We was all over the place every weekend.
While
You
other
know what I'm
people
saying?
sat at home and
Right. Look,
were Facebook revolutionaries and tagging themselves in other people's pictures like they were there or some shit.
like they was there and sharing them like they there. Y'all ain't done shit for real. You know what I mean? And like I said, my post today, like I am really serious about this because now it's coming down to the money situation. Let's get to the money. Where the fuck is the dues that was paid? The money. Where is the information that people sent in? They sent their applications in. They sent they due money in, and you never contacted these people. They need their money back. Okay, because if you gonna try to discredit us as the new Black Panther Party and not gonna, cause we out here recruiting these people still paying their dues, don't even know all this shit going on. You know what I'm saying? But they don't want to give us the money back that we put into the treasury. All I want back is what I put in. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no more, no less. Give me back what I put in. I know I spent $200 this year. I want my $200 back. Anybody that I signed up to be a part of the new Black Panther Party that paid their due money and did not get a call back or did not get no training information from that specific region, they need their money back.
Let's
Now
put
it's
something else
personal.
on. Let's put something else on blast because it needs to be
We don't have
discussed.
no financial reports. We don't know where the fuck the money
Right.
went to.
Oh, we have an idea where it went
Mm,
to. You see what I'm
right.
saying? But we're sitting here. We supposed to be one organization. All that sabotage shit y'all be doing, all the fuck shit y'all be doing, that shit needs to stop. Let's
Mm,
be real about it. Let's be honest about it. Because the it seems like corrupt leadership has been allowed to go on for so long that it becomes the standard.
mm.
It seems to be like that is the uh standard operation. All that shit has to come to an end. If you're gonna be out here for the people, if you're gonna be out here for the revolution, be about that. Like I said before, don't be about only want to be out when the camera's out, or around here just trying to buy other people's loyalty with giving them ranks and positions. At least give the people ranks and positions who are in the party,
Exactly.
who are real members
But
or membership holders within the
I
party.
mean, but basically, all he did was get rid of anybody he felt like would oppose what he was doing, or that would challenge what he was doing. The rest of them was going on with the okie doke. They newcomers. They don't know for real. They ain't been here with the whole ride. They just now putting on Panther gear. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that they just not stepping up to the plate because I ain't never seen these niggas in the last 3-4 years. Have you?
No,
Look,
not at all.
I ain't seen none of them when we had under Hashim, which they pledged so much loyalty to. I didn't see them, none of them at the funeral. I didn't see them at none of those tributes. You know what I'm saying? Not at all. None of them was around like that. So these is all self-appointed revolutionaries, nevolutionaries, like you call them,
Okay.
and stuff like that with they ideologies and they worshiping and they personality worshiper and see, because that's all this is basically. Ain't nobody telling you go, oh, we out to get this man or we hate him or what. I asked, and that's what made me so frustrated with the whole situation. We asked Malik to take over the party. Please take it over. You know what I'm saying? So we can get some order and some structure into this. So don't turn around and act like we got a problem with you being the fucking national chairman. It ain't about that. It's about what the decisions that you made and the snake ass moves that you did, putting people in positions. I was gonna leave anyway. I was out. I'm tired of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So many times I was trying to find a way out. I could still continue to do what I'm doing right here in Washington, D.C. You know what I'm saying? But it was my comrades that kept me, and it was my duty to do what the fuck I is that I had to do and represent. I don't necessarily agree with everything that's going on out here. Not at all. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not co-signing everybody's bullshit at all. You know what I'm saying? That's why I told you I've been talking to Aaron Michaels. And we can bring that up or leave that alone right now. It don't matter because he'll be here to talk and defend himself. He's been on my show before or whatever. I'm trying to get with people that are principled leadership. They ain't on that fuck time. They ain't on this combat liberalism where people doing what stuff for their friends and looking out for their friends. And they know that these people is agents. They know these people trying to get white Panthers in the Black Panther movement.
Yep.
Let's talk about that.
Oh no,
You
they don't
know
want to
these
talk about that.
motherfuckers ain't right.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. And then this goes all the way back to the originals. There is no white people in our formations. And what did they go do? Man, I saw a
No,
post not too long ago. I had to laugh and throw up at the same time. I mean, I understand working with some other races, and I'll give you an example of that. The new Black Panther Party has always been allies with the Brown Berets and vice versa. You know,
that's
so don't
right.
sit there and say that we don't uh, rally with other organizations or with other skin colors, because we do. Brown Berets got our backs just as much as we got their back. But at the same
Mhm.
time, when you got white people walking around in Black Panther formation gear, you know what I'm saying?
That's something totally different. That's a
We
whole new
already got
ball
we
game.
already have to worry about informants within our own ranks before we even think about letting white people in this organization. And to be honest with you, it's not even their fight. Like what did Brother Malcolm say? If you as a white person want to help us, go tell your people what they're doing, educate them. But as far as being a part of this movement, not today, not today.
Not today, and that's true. I mean, it's just to the point where I mean, it's out of hand. It's disrespectful. It's
Very
beyond disrespectful the shit that's going on right now. Like seriously, I'm so sick of this little sideways comments these slick ass niggas from these other formations throwing around out here. Like, oh, we would have killed you. We would have done this shit. We do this and making threats and stuff like that. Who the fuck is you talking to? First of all, who are you talking to? Who are you addressing? You know what I mean? Like real talk. You stirring up some old shit that you ain't got nothing to do with. You don't want nothing to do with it, but you sure enough got a lot to say about the shit. You
until
know
the
what I'm
motherfucker
saying?
your door.
But when it come down to it, oh well, we ain't got nothing to do with it. Oh, we wasn't blah 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 blah. They did the same shit to you they did to us, bro. You could have got killed in that church too. That's how I feel. With white armor, them motherfuckers was Adam Waffen, white supremacists in the fucking church with us in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I got proof.
Who was it that signed off on that?
Malik Zulu Shabazz. And then do y'all want me to bring Pastor Turner on here? Because he showed up told me himself, his turn said, Pastor Turner was like, Sister Janae, I know they, I said, listen, Pastor Turner, he put everything on you. He didn't got people thinking I'm telling a lie on him for whatever reason they feel like I got to lie. Pastor Turner said he signed off on that shit. Malik signed off on that shit. He requested that shit. Okay?
You're gonna sit here and put a known white supremacist organization with guns, a known enemy of the state, but you're the national chairman now.
In the building with motherfucking the New Black Panther Party.
Now,
You
my
did
question
that.
is, uh, and, and sometimes I get, you know, what if that had gone sideways, right? What if that
Oh, it
never
damn
happened?
sure would.
Well,
It damn
nobody
sure
could verify.
almost did.
And whose fault
Nothing.
would that have been?
Exactly. And then but it pissed me off because the main one that was fussing with the damn crackers. Oh, he eating a 900 million yards of Malik bullshit right now. Eating it up. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Ahmad, Aubrey, or what? I'm not my Aubrey or Muhammad or whatever. And I commented on his post today. I said, man, fuck all that bullshit. You was there. You know what there I'm talking about at that church. You was the one arguing with the white armed militia. That could have been your stupid ass life right there, arguing with them. Then he set the shit up. He set the shit up to make it look like it was a big deal, like he came to save the day, Captain Staplehold. Okay.
I'm really ready to
And
take the
I
gloves
watched
off
that
my
nigga from the back. I watched everything. I was right there on Greenwood the whole entire time, watching every fucking thing unfold, and it made total sense. And I told him right there on Greenwood, I will never put that uniform on again. I'm not with you. I'm not walking nowhere with you. I don't want to be around you. None of that shit.
from what I understand, he didn't walk too far. You know that heat out there marching in all that
Shit.
gear,
Yeah,
talking
well,
to
look,
France.
if it'll start turning out to be gossip if I keep talking. Let's put it like that. I ain't gonna bring up what was told to me. Super
What
spreader.
was told to you, sis? What was it? The
He's
same
a
shit that I
COVID carrying super spreader. That's what I heard.
oh
Shit.
no, I'm talking about the maneuver itself.
Yeah,
What was
well,
it?
that's what I'm talking about. He the COVID-19 super spreader. That's what they told me.
But
I
there
don't
was
follow.
there were more
There
than
were
one out
plenty of
there.
rumors about that. Okay, you
Right,
know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
That's
We ain't
all
gonna
I'm
talk
saying.
about that. We not gonna talk about that fake gun though. We not gonna talk about that
Well,
air rifle. That,
I can't speak on nothing that I was not a part of, and that's my stance. I don't know. It didn't look right to me. I was like, what the fuck is that? But okay, they say it's real. Whatever. I ain't never seen no red pussy before like that. Never. I would expect
oh,
you to have, as the chairman, you supposed to have a big machine gun or something to blow a hole in a motherfucker. But that ain't gonna take but 2 or 3 shots. I don't get it. But
people love to
anyway,
play fast.
like I said, we're gonna continue on to hold the line forward. But this bullshit, we got like I said, we got a meeting coming up. We got a rally we're gonna do in I guess in Pitt County. We're trying not to announce it so they won't send them away or do something else. Last time they wouldn't let them go to court because we threatened to come down there to rally. So
But
we
we,
gotta kind of keep it quiet as
so
far
so
as
but
going to see Vico.
a part of this needs to be addressed is the
Right,
corruption in the detention area of that particular county.
right,
The how they are treating him needs to be
right.
discussed. What you think,
And,
sis?
and see, that's another reason why I'm pissed off at these people. and in the new Black Panther Party. Y'all in the state of North Carolina with a comrade that's being mistreated, but yet you have not said his name. You have not said we need to go free Biko. We need to go look after our comrade or none of that. But you gonna have a rally all the way in fucking Arkansas somewhere or Alabama or something I saw. And I was like, don't tag me in nothing else. Don't tag me in shit else. Y'all leaving a comrade behind that's going through shit right in the state that some of you motherfuckers live in. You live there. We don't live there. We live in Washington, D.C., where the rules is different at. We don't have no lawyers or nothing like that we trying to get with. I'm reaching out to every organization that I can trying to get help for Stevens. And y'all gonna go take the whole party to a motherfucking Alabama to go advocate for some other people. That's do that make sense? You know what I'm
Uh, I,
saying?
I was always under the impression that take care of your own house first before you take
I
care of.
would be. You would think that that would be. Yeah, that would be a reasonable thing to do. You know what I'm saying? But when your leadership set up the people, then you got to ignore the people and act like they don't exist. But you all in the pictures with them. You all tagged up with them. You all kissing ass and everything else. But you gonna go carry your ass skip states to go advocate for some other inmates' rights, and your comrade sitting in the same state you live in prison.
Mm, something wrong with this picture.
It's something very wrong with this. And you want to call yourself a revolutionary? No, we're gonna knock all this shit over. All of it. It's gonna be like a house of cards. We're gonna push all this shit over and we're gonna start again. Because somewhere along the lines, y'all got revolutionary and freeing mixed up. Okay? You got your priorities in the wrong fucking places. And I'm tired of not saying nothing to these bitch ass so-called leaders, these bitch ass niggas that's out here want to be somebody, ain't never been nobody their whole fucking life, but you want to get on here with your opinion, throwing your hair around like a smooth cold bitch. You know what I'm saying? I swear to God, bro. Look, I swear to
So,
God, I want a motherfucker to come at me today. Today will be your day. Today will be the last day I hold my breath and not say nothing about your bullshit that you're doing out here. It's
mm,
straight bullshit.
mm.
It's straight up foolishness.
And
If I get my real niggas involved in this shit, y'all gonna have a bad motherfucking day. Cause you ain't doing nothing but playing target practice. But these motherfuckers would play target practice with their fucking head. Okay?
mm,
Now that's where I'm at with it.
and
Seriously. And they don't want to
sometimes,
get me upset to that point. And my people don't want to see me upset to that point. But I'm tired of
bottom
playing nice.
bottom line is this: a divided house cannot stand. Everybody has heard this saying, and everybody is understanding what is said or the meaning of a divided house cannot stand. Sometimes you have to tear a house down, knock it from its foundation in order to build it better than it was before. And that's where we're at with this presently. This is not about falling in love with people's ego or the Hollywood uh, appearance performance.
Personification.
Right, right. A lot of these people who are under this leadership now ain't doing nothing but stargazing, waiting for their opportunity, or hoping that they, can make that same climb to fame. Is basically what it is. Now you sit here placing people in positions and giving them rank and title in which they don't even hold the responsibility of.
They don't even understand the
Get
responsibility that they
giving
carry out.
assigning two people with no knowledge, no ability whatsoever as National Minister of Defense, but you're going to put them in that position. knowing good damn well, let a real live situation pop off, your ass gonna be left there unprotected because the only thing they will be concerned is protecting their own ass.
That's all it's about. Protecting your own self. That's why I was so slow to try to bring people in to the movement when it come down to my real comrades. You know, people that just want to get out there and do some community service work. All right, man, come on. But the comrades that I was going to bring in, that I have still comrades right now, I couldn't bring them into this mess that we had
Oh
going
yeah.
on, bro. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, man, this is a fucking joke. This is not even real. You playing with people's lives out here. You know what I'm saying? I did not want to bring Biko into the out the darkness, into the daytime Panthers. They not ready for a nighttime Panther in the daytime. They want to do daytime Panther work. You do what I'm doing. Give out clothes and shoes and food and that type of stuff. Don't get on here with this rah-rah bullshit like you that man. Like you gonna do something for real. You ain't gonna do nothing but run your damn mouth and get on here and scream black power and quote shit that you don't even know what it means for real. You know what I mean? I'm just disgusted. I am literally disgusted with black people right now. I'm like homeboy say, I love black people, but I hate niggas. And this is some straight nigga shit. Okay? It's straight up and down. It ain't no other way around. It's combat liberalism and nigga shit. That's all. He'll come back when he get finished. If there's anybody that want to come on here and they've got anything to say, you better speak now, forever hold your peace. Because if I see some sideways shit, I'm gonna start commenting on your post. I'm gonna stop not responding to the bullshit that I see because it ain't doing nothing but making me angry. It's making me an angry black woman. I am mad. I am pissed the fuck off at this point because I thought y'all was some principled men and women out here. I thought y'all was real. I thought finally there was a frontier with real ass people on it. Real people that are willing to put in the work and put boots on the ground, not just for some bullshit. Because see, y'all think all we doing is just giving away food. Y'all think all we doing is just playing around or some shit like that. We not fucking playing over here. I got land and property that is that. Well, you just give me to next year, motherfuckers. Y'all gonna see what's real going on out here. You got sometimes you can't tell everything. You can't tell all your business. You can't let your one hand know what the other one doing. Can't tell y'all niggas nothing. Nothing at all. You cannot let a black person know what the fuck you got going on. Cause y'all gonna find a way to destroy it. You gonna find a way to make it something that it ain't. You gonna find a way to cause some kind of distraction or distinction going on. And then you want to blame it on the people that ain't even saying nothing bad about it. We just continuing on doing the work. We've always had the ball in our fucking court. We ain't never had to play dirty. When you play dirty, you gonna lose. Every time. Every time you play dirty, you will lose. Remember that. And that's why I told the bastard, I said, you think you winning now, don't you? You look like you winning, but you losing. You losing ground. You losing ground by the day. You losing sleep over this bullshit. I'm not. I go to sleep quite fine. I go to sleep quite easy. Shit. Don't make me no motherfucking never mind. None at all. Because at the end of the day, you gonna reap what you sow. And if you out here sowing seeds of dissension, you out here preying on people downfall, you out here doing shit to hurt people that are principled people that was riding for you and doing. That's what made me so mad. Steve is a good man. Steve rode and died and lived for the revolution. A real revolutionary. He do not deserve to be sitting up there in prison right now on some bullshit. A bullshit ass charge. They won't even let the man go to court. Won't even the lawyer working with the state working with the feds, all this shit going down, and y'all gonna go to another fucking state and have a rally. Unfucking believable. You ain't never been no comrade to me. If I get locked up, I know clearly I'm on my fucking own when it comes to the new Black Panther Party.
Right.
You on your own. It's on you. You know that. It's on your family, period, to make shit happen. Cause they damn sure ain't gonna see that you seen about. That's why I took myself out of it because I'm like, it's too much stress. You know what I mean? How can I continue on to work when I see what's going on? I'm a part of this shit. I wholeheartedly put my life on the line, put my money, my finances in jeopardy to try to make sure things get done for the party. And this is how we get treated. We pay our dues. So now what? I got receipts. Do I need to post my receipts where I paid my dues? Where I paid over $200 this year to try to catch up for last year and the year before that? For the entire chapter, I paid my whole chapter dues. Anything we needed, put $200 towards Hashim's burial fund. We did all kind of stuff. Raise money. Where's the money at? Where ain't nobody questioning that. Who you sending your money to? What are you paying for? A patch? Affiliation? Where is your money going? That's what you need to be asking. Where is the money going? Shit. Y'all so stupid, man. It don't make no sense, bro. Where you at, Azra? The computer just, your signal went out. But I'm just, I'm to the point now, and I want all of y'all to share this. The link is in the description right now. If you want to come on here and join this conversation, if you got anything to say, and I do mean anything, you will be allowed and afforded the right to say so. Okay? Ain't nobody gonna take your right to say anything away, because if you got something to say to me, please say it. I want you to say it. I'm asking you to come on this show and tell me exactly what's on your mind and how you feel. How does this situation make you feel? If it was you, we do the same thing to our people out here in the streets. We ignore their cries for help when they say, "Come and help me," and we go do something else that we feel like we want to be doing for somebody else, or we need to be doing this for them, or they need this, and they instead of going into people's neighborhoods and asking them what do they want, we go in there and tell them what they need. You need to get the gangs together. Says who? How's that gonna benefit the people that live in that community? Or are you building up your own little personal army because you got so many people after your ass? What are you doing? Give us an explanation behind what you're doing. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, so I'm gonna take him off right quick. He can just come back when he pop in. But seriously, join the live. Join the live, join the conversation. I ain't got nothing but time on my hands today. I was supposed to have a whole show set up with Alfa Kuabo to give you all an update on Sister Sasha. Sasha is doing well. She's doing a lot better right now from what I heard. I wanted to hear it directly from Alfa, but he's not chiming in yet. But I want you guys to come on and talk black to me. So all you got to do is click on that little link. It should be in the comment. There it is right there, StreamYard.com. Click on that link and you come in the back office. And who is that? Okay. There you go. All right. Yeah. You got out for some reason.
Yeah, I had technical difficulties on my other phone. This phone right here is more accustomed to StreamYard.
Okay. Yeah, that's better. But I was just telling them, we're supposed to be doing an update about you right, Derek. Derek say just lay back and work in silence. That's basically what you have to do. You got to put in the work in silence, Derek. And we understand that. And that's what I think the only thing we are guilty of in the Mid Atlantic region is announcing what we were doing. And I think people just got jealous of that. You know, the fact that we was traveling and we was going places and we were doing things, but we were the ones that people were calling on to do this. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I
That's
got blessed with $500 for my birthday. Blessed by another activist. Gave me $500 for my birthday. So we stayed another extra week in Elizabeth City. You know what I'm saying? I have money. I got my own money to travel with. You know what I'm saying? And all that stuff. But when I got
but
a little extra, we was able to do extra with it.
right, but it all goes back to what I have said this entire time, and it basically this in a nutshell. When you take the whole party, right? When any region comes to power or becomes known for something, when they begin to build or begin to grow and begin to do the work and be recognized for the work, even though that's not what it's about. But anyway, when they're being recognized for the work that others are not getting that same recognition for,
Right.
the leadership will start to sabotage that
Yeah.
particular region. Before it
Yeah.
was the Mid Atlantic, it was the
It was
South
the
region.
southern region.
Tore that whole
Lafayette.
region down.
Yep. Made them men bitter and angry with everybody. You know what I'm saying? They was some good men, good principled men, strong soldiers. You know what I mean? They went with us to Tulsa the first time. You know?
And then when as a leadership, when they give you their word, we are here to support what you put into place. We're here to support you. We're here to give you what you need and support what's
Right. I'm burning my sage. Who is that? Marcus, what's up? Brother Marcus coming in. Black
Hey,
Power, Brother Marcus.
hey, what's up, y'all?
Black Power, brother. Come on in. We talking. We just talking tonight. It's an open forum.
I
You
know, I
know.
know.
Mm-hmm.
I hate this shit. I really do.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we
Yeah, I
know.
do.
I mean, you are.
when the head is fucked up, the body will follow.
That's it. Yeah,
I'm a testament to that.
absolutely. I
I don't
mean,
know
and it
what's
ain't
going on
like
with the
it is
technical
not like
difficulties
this.
again, so
You
it is
can't
what
get
it
in.
is.
Okay, it's your internet. This is messing
I'm
up.
still here. I'm still here. I'm just doing something.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right,
yeah,
Marcus.
yeah. Y'all go ahead, continue talking. I'm listening.
Okay, well, I'm glad you on here though. So, what do you feel? And you tell us where you from and where you live and who you are. But they don't know. Everybody don't know you like I know you.
St. Louis, Missouri, right in
All
the hood
right,
of
brother.
St. Louis, on the phone.
Line, or when they take that proper
I'm about to go over my brother house
procedure
that I
and
patrol the streets with right
guidelines
now.
and do it
Right. And see, brother Marcus, they do street patrols and stuff in St. Louis. And when I saw them doing street patrols, I said, well, we need to be learning how to do street patrols here in DC. So we started doing street patrols. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be like that. We were supposed to do that. That's what we supposed to be doing, learning from each other. You know, and it's like, oh, they doing it because we doing it. So we all have streets that need patrol. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen an organization be such a competition with each other. You know what I mean? They made it a central region versus a mid Atlantic region. They made it. I mean, come on now. We wasn't competing with you. We trying to learn from you. We trying to get together, make it a regional thing. You know, a new Black Panther Party thing.
And see,
Then they
at the
want to say
same
we
time,
pulled in the go. Hey, look,
at
I'm
the
sick
same
of this.
time, I say this: it's good and healthy to have competition, but at the same time, we are doing competition to help each other grow, not to hurt each other.
Not to hurt each other, right? But they always got butt
Right.
hurt sensitive about every single thing that we did. Who is it? Who is it? Okay, you know what I mean? Butt sensitive hurt about everything that we did. Every time we try to have a conference or summit, it always end up getting sabotaged. Oh, they
Every
didn't go
time we
to
try to have a training, look,
every time
how do
we
they
had to
do
train.
it? Get a week before training or 2 days before training. Oh well, the training wasn't approved. Or
Right.
getting on the phone, calling people up, telling them not to come. I know all about
Yeah,
that shit. And I hope, and I want it to be known. We knew the whole time about y'all's little sabotage bullshit.
right. The whole
Everything we
time.
tried to do in training, what and the, it was mandatory for the Mid Atlantic. It was
Mhm.
volunteer whoever else wanted to show up. But because it
Right.
began to grow, everybody was getting excited about it. Here, pick up the phone. Pick up the phone. Hey, don't come to that maneuver. It wasn't approved. Don't do this. Oh no, don't do that.
Every single time.
Every single time. And then when it gets brought up in conversation, act like we wrong for bringing it up.
Right. Oh,
Oh
we gonna
no, that's
table
not
it.
what it
We gonna
was.
table it, and or just tell me not to say nothing. They done told me plenty of times, just don't say nothing no more.
Okay,
Just
yeah,
do the
right.
work. Don't say nothing else on the conference call. What? You know what I mean? Like, what the hell am I here for? And that's what I kept telling them.
Or better
I
yet,
don't need to be here. I need to leave. If y'all don't respect what I'm trying to say or what I'm doing
or
as a
better yet,
chairman,
my
you
particular
put me
favorite,
in a position to do what?
right? My
Yeah.
particular favorite was I need you to go get this person on the call and then block your number from being able to call back in. Or when it was time for you to speak, mute your line. Yeah,
Future line. Yeah. Oh well, we going by region. Such and such and such
yeah.
and such. Then when I say, well, wait a minute, we ain't ready for you yet. Huh? Okay. You know what I mean? Like they done treated me so bad. And that's why I must be addicted to pain or something. I think that's what it is. I'm so used to people treating me bad. I don't know what good love feel like. You feel me? Because these niggas have dogged us out completely, but we still stayed loyal and we still held the line. And then now that everything is falling apart, which it appears like it's falling apart, but it ain't falling apart. It's going exactly the way it need to be going. Dre and them know what's up, Dre. Like they said, they everybody know, but it's just the people that continue on the lie. They the problem. I'm not looking at the leadership no more. I'm looking at everybody else that's following Tweedledum and Tweedledee. Okay, again, y'all are the problem.
All I'm gonna
You
do,
know what I'm saying?
all I'm
And
gonna do is
the
oh,
problem was he
right.
didn't want nobody to vote him in. Derek say vote his ass out. He never was voted in. They never voted. We held a vote. We have a central committee form that makes decisions. There is nobody over here that's making decisions on their own. We have a whole central committee. We have a voting process. We voted who we want our national chairman to hold that position. But at the end of the day, the work is up to us on the national committee team to make happen. It ain't up to just the national chairman. Okay, we know what in under Aaron Michaels, he was not even going to have a national chairman seat. He's not. There is no national chairman for the new Black Panther Party. Ain't nobody getting no paycheck out of this. Nobody's getting paid to do this work. Nobody's getting paid to do this work, y'all.
All I'm,
So you know what I'm saying? But we trying to make it where
and
we
the way it's
can pay
going,
you. You hear me? Go ahead. I was saying
Oh,
we're trying to make it
yeah,
where we
yeah. I don't
can
know
get you paid. We're trying to build security teams where you can get your. Well, we got like in DC. I have my minister of information has been waiting on people that want to get their concealed weapons permit to build up a new Black Panther Party security team, but they keep throwing these jarheads in here. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to do the work. They want to get their concealed weapons and then they run off. They don't want to continue to be Panthers with concealed weapons. You know what I'm saying? They just want they concealed weapon permit. You know what I'm saying? But they don't want to do
all I'm gonna say is this right here.
the new
All I'm
Black
gonna tell
Panther
you is
Party
this:
thing.
if you are sick of the bullshit, if you tired of the double standards and the sabotage, if you are tired of seeing your comrades and brothers and sisters set up, are you tired of signing on to the fuck shit and the bullshit? Tired of being undercut and underrated? And you want to focus on the work and do right by both the revolution and the people? All I can say is this: come in the house.
That's it. Come on.
Come on in the house. Because it's that time. Come on in the house, family. Come on in the house. If you really about that, really about this revolution, this is what it's
You
about.
need to come from the Legion.
This is that real
That's right. Where the
shit.
paperwork is in order. I'll put it like that.
Now,
Your paperwork together and your charters. Hold on. This Steve calling me.
This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring.
Okay, go ahead and talk.
sabotage, that divided house type shit. Not having to worry about right. Not having,
Okay, Ezra. I'm on live, Steve. You're on live. They can hear you. You go ahead and talk to the people. We talking about what's going on. Black Power.
Black Power. What's the state of the movement?
We're talking about all this dissension and this ass kissing that's going on, and we're fed up with it. The cup has runneth over. That's where we at right now. So right now, me and Brother Ezra are just talking about, we already got the order, the Black Legion. I'm sick of the new Black Panther Party and the shit that's going on right now. I'm out. I'm over it. I said I'm over it. I'm completely over it. I'm asking everybody that's sending their money, they sending dues, and they've not been responded to by the community.
Okay, let me ask you a question. What does you're over it, you're out mean?
It means I'm over with and I'm out. All this drama and this carrying on that's going on, Stephen. All this stuff about that with this finances, they making a big deal out of the money situation. The only money I want is the money I put in. I want my money back that I put in this year. Huh?
Who's making a big deal out of it?
It's a big deal, trust me. I'm not naming no names. It's a situation going on right now where they want to try to be who in control of the money and who in control of this. It's people that have put their money into this party that have not gotten no phone call, no dues paid. They paying their dues and they have not been contacted at all. And these are people that I brought into the party, and I want them to get their money back. If they paid their dues to that MBPP 1989, they need to request it back. And that's where I'm at with that. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. So active as a party, correct?
Yeah, ain't nobody stopped nothing as of right now. We still active as a party. Yeah.
No, but the reason why I asked you that question, Queen, is because when you said that you're over with it, you're done with it. I'm trying to figure out what that means, that issue, or you're talking about the party itself.
I'm talking about all of this shit. Everything. All includes we need to knock it all over and start all over again. That's what we need to do. Under a whole new guise, whole new situation. This shit is tainted.
Okay, that's happening. In order for that to happen, collapse the existing structure, right? You are the director of community affairs and programs. You, the MOD, and the Minister of Finance, y'all are the majority vote on the National Council as of right now. I'm not there, but you can vote. You can use my vote as a proxy vote. You can vote for me as a proxy vote. Are you listening?
Yeah. He listening, he can hear you.
All right. Now, this is what can happen. This is not democratic centralism. This is what can happen. Y'all can do a majority vote if you get the minister, if you get the field marshal, not the field marshal, as a majority vote. You can actually, at this stage, vote to collapse the existing structure and restructure. That's how that can happen. But it has to be a majority vote of those who are considered the national committee right now. And that is and the people I just mentioned are the national committee right now. So by a majority vote, the national committee can vote to collapse the existing structure. Everybody still hold their seats. But it will be rebuilt from the ground up. New manual, new structure, new everything. If y'all choose to change the name, y'all can do that by majority vote.
Right.
That's how that's done. You know how Democratic centralism works, Queen, and Israel, you know too. I went through this with you before, so y'all know how this works. Just make sure that everything is according to Democratic centralist protocol. Don't step outside the protocol, and you'll always be right. I guarantee it.
Yeah, Black Power.
When it comes to handling the finance, that's what I say when it comes to handling the financial dynamic, deal with the protocol. Remember, that's what I told you that. Deal with protocol. As long as you're in line with protocol, you cannot go wrong.
Well, I have the original Black Panther Party manual to go by.
That's what you go from. You go from the original.
I got all of that stuff. But you know what I mean? Like, and that's all we have done is try to do things in decency and in order, not try to be just all over the place with this, with what's going on. Follow the manual. What happened? He said he on now. Okay. So we waiting on Alfa. Hold on. Okay. He got a hit. Okay. Well, calm. Okay, go ahead. All right. Okay, so basically, like he said, we gotta follow the democratic centralism, and make sure that we do things the right way. I'm just exhausted, y'all. Like, I mean, can you hear the frustration in my voice? And I'm not asking nobody to do nothing that they don't want to do, but just do the right thing. Do the right thing, man. Stand on principle. Stand on something other than your fucking ego at this point. Or what look good. I mean, damn, everybody look good in their uniforms. But you don't want a fucking clown in a monkey suit. That's basically what we worshiping right here. A clown in a motherfucking monkey suit. Because that's about all that's going on. It's some clown shit, some circus act shit. Getting people killed. You getting people, y'all ain't even noticed. More and more activists are getting locked up and going to jail. Y'all ain't even noticed that. Y'all not even putting two and two together. Why all of a sudden it was so easy for them to give us that Asian hate bill, because he had us out there fucking with them Asians last year and shutting down Chinese food restaurants. Okay, they gave them more precedence to set these bills and stuff. These people work with the federal government. This shit going hand in hand. If you can't see it and you can't tell, what's going on, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you don't see it that the way that I see it. I'm sorry you haven't seen the things that I've seen. I tried to give the man the benefit of the doubt as well. I tried to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Ain't that right, Marcus? Where you at? Can you hear me?
I hear you.
You hear
I
me?
hear you.
Yeah.
Yep. We shut down
Try to
Van
give
Lou
them all
before.
the benefit of the doubt. That's it. All that stuff that happened out there in Ferguson. Talk about that. What happened out there when Mike Brown got killed?
Uh,
I heard some people got left
it was an
behind and
uprising
all
for a
kinds
while.
of stuff.
It was an uprising for a
Mm-hmm.
while. And then it kind of died down to what it is now.
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel like, if we're going to have an uprising, we need to be on it every day. And we can't let it die down. We got to continue after continue. And then we also got to do a community watch, like watch the police and stuff like that.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Like Top
you
Rock.
gotta that's right. You're supposed to be policing the police. So what all do you do on your street patrol? Where do you go? You have a block radius, or you just ride around or walk around? What you do?
Sometimes I
You
walk
ready?
around, huh? Or
I
sometimes I
said you
walk
stay ready
around.
though.
Oh yeah. Most definitely. Most definitely. But yeah, I'm at my brother's house that patrols with me. I'm using this washer and dryer right now. But yeah,
Okay.
we been out all week long. We just now getting some rest, taking a break. It ain't been too much stuff going on.
Well, that's good. It's Friday night though, so just be careful. I worry about y'all all the time out there on patrol. This is brother Marcus
Yeah,
Mason from St. Louis. He do street patrol every night. So it's he's 10:30, and he knows what's going on um in the movement and everything like that. So we have to look out for one another. We're not gonna stop being comrades because of this mess is going on.
Absolutely, that's right.
You understand? We're
exactly.
not gonna not support you. And I mean, I love y'all out there in St. Louis, everybody. We came through there and I was like, damn, we can't even stop and see nobody because there's so much drama going on. We had to just keep pushing. It's
Right.
like
Yes, ma'am.
you don't want to invite nobody in to the drama and the bullshit. But
That's right.
it's just disheartening because I know without a doubt that I've seen Imam Akbar try to keep us together and them intentionally try to pull us apart and create dissension and stuff like that. They're like, why you riding with Akbar? Because I don't see, can't none of them say that they never tried. You know what I mean? Can't none of them say he'll go to bat for anybody. He'll go to bat for the worst person in the world you feel like need to be in the organization. He always find the good in that person, or try
Yep.
to see the good in them or give them a chance or some training. Because number one, you don't know no better. Then none of us come into the party knowing what we were doing 100%. You had to learn that manual. You had to learn how to soldier. You had to
You're right.
earn your stripes. You know?
Can we, as comrades in the struggle, agree at this stage that is what we will remain? We will remain comrades no matter what the formations are that are part of it. We will remain comrades.
We can agree to that, but we can remain. But it's the I just can't rock with these people that's acting like they blind, deaf, and dumb. I can't rock with you. I can't rock with you, bro. I can't take it no more. I'm about to go crazy. I'm sick of them. You know what I mean? They act like they don't see the shit that's going on.
And we fell onto a palm tree with this stranger on top of me, and he gave me this great big kiss.
Hold on, Marcus.
we have to understand the principles of combat liberalism.
Right.
Combat liberalism serves to do one thing, and that serves to destabilize and immobilize the movement.
Right.
When combat liberalism comes into play, combat liberalism means that you wink your eye at wrong. It means that you turn your back on the wrong that person does because that's your friend.
That's what I be telling them.
Sisters, we are comrades in the struggle. And as comrades, we have to hold each other accountable. We have to exercise our moral and ethical standards and not shirk them for any reason whatsoever. I don't care if the comrade lives next door to you. If you know that comrade is out of pocket, it's your duty and responsibility to check that comrade and bring him or her before the body and make sure that that wrong that is done is made known so that that cancer doesn't grow. We can't sweep stuff under the rug. When we know that that protocol is not being followed, we have to enforce those protocols. We have to hold those accountable who are not following those protocols. We have to also keep an open line of dialogue between comrades and between those who are in official positions. This stops the homeboyism, this stops the favoritism, this stops the cliquism.
Right.
If we stay in accordance with standard protocols, rules and regulations, guiding rules, code of ethics, these are the things that ensure that the party survived as long as it did.
That's
the party
right.
began to go into a state of decline once a blind eye was turned to wrong. And when
That's right.
compromise steps into play. We cannot compromise our morals, we cannot compromise our principles, nor can we compromise the integrity of the organization. We have to understand that the organization is just that. The organization is not an individual.
That's right.
Personality worship. We're not in a personality worship, and we cannot fall into that vacuum.
That's
We
it.
have a chance right now to fix what's wrong. But it has to be done by principled leadership. Principled leadership has to put aside those egos, those megalomaniac personalities, and decide that the movement is not about them. The movement is about the people that the movement was created to serve. And once we understand that principle, it is at that principle moment that we begin to move forward. We can't move forward if we bring the old baggage behind us. Leave it where it is, restructure, rebuild, and hold firm to the principles by which the New Black Panther Party was originally created and originally designed for. We got to get back to the original blueprint.
That's right.
That's my take on this thing. Black power.
Black power, brother Biko. And I'm just tagging you into this or whatever, so people can see that you are on here, you are still behind the wall, but he is still acting as the national spokesman for the New Black Panther Party under the National Committee that was actually voted on. And that's all we were saying is we wanted a vote. We wanted a principal committee to sit before us as the leadership of the New Black Panther Party, not as individualism or dictatorship. And I mean, the whole thing is just, it is messy, y'all. It's so messy. It's so disgusting. The things that these people have doing and have been doing over the years. But like we said, we have a council and a committee that we're going to go before, and we're going to answer to these charges, and we're going to answer to these warrants that are out here for the malicious activity that's been done. And if you choose to stay with that and then be recognized as that type of leadership, then so be it. But you know what I mean? That's your choice. But we don't want to be associated with that. We don't want our name smeared with boo-boo, just like you don't. I don't want no more shit on my hands from dealing with this. I'm tired of cleaning up other people's shit. I'm tired of taking up for people who want to just be principled, pacified, sissified, homogenized Negroes, okay, with no morals or no principles and no programs put in together for our people. Now, if you play with it, you're going to find out. Because, okay, here is Alpha. Okay, there you go. Hold on. Okay, so I'm going to have to let you go, Steve, for a little while so I can get Alpha on the line. Okay, Black Power, okay? Love you too, Black Power. Black Power. Okay. So now we have our guest of the evening. Marcus, I'm going to have to let you go. Okay, Black Power. All right, brother Alpha Kuabo. How you doing, brother?
Hey, Black Power, Black
Can you hear
Power.
me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Black Power, brother. Black Power. Yes, we had to have a little bit of house cleaning to do, but we are going to get started. Okay, let me just put him out. Okay, there you go.
Can you
So,
see me?
how is things going in
Can you
the
see?
UK right now?
Can you hear me and see me
Yeah, I
clear?
can see you. I hear you and I see you very well. You like StreamYard? Are you
Yes.
used to you new to this? Okay. Okay. So what's the update on our sister Sasha first and foremost? We eager to hear about her and how she's
Uh,
doing.
Man, first of all, such a pleasure to talk to you again. It's been a long
Hmm.
time.
Yes.
Uh, my name is Alfa Kuabo. I'm a spiritual son of Queen Nzinga from the Kingdom of Congo. And it's such a pleasure to talk to the family over there in Washington, D.C. and the United States. Uh, Quick update. Obviously, everybody know who I am. I'm a revolutionary Pan Africanist. So I'm here to defend and support our people globally, not only locally but globally. So, updating about Sasha, as you're all aware, our Queen Sasha, she was well known here in the UK as the new Black Panther Party for Self-Defense representative, Chairwoman here in the United Kingdom. Uh, Obviously, she had a tragic accident there. She got bullet in her head
Mm-hmm.
because she went over there trying to split a fight, a gang fight. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, at the moment, obviously, this is a very sensitive situation that is going on in our
Yeah.
community here in the UK. We want to give all the time to the family to stay with her. And we, as brothers and sisters and comrades and revolutionaries, we've been there to the hospital almost every week. Every week we're there, make sure. Obviously, not many people can get into the hospital room, but just around the hospital, just be there. Uh, just make uh, this white supremacists to feel our presence that we there. We never left our sister alone. We're always there supporting our sister. Health wise, she's stable. She's stable. Uh, she left the intensive care room. Now she's just really on the way of recovery.
Yes. Yes.
So that's why
Mm-hmm.
we encourage everybody around the world to keep sending all the positive vibe, all the positive energy to her,
Yes. All
and
the, all the
she
love we
will
can.
she will pull through this, and then she will be back again, full speed and
Boots on the ground.
boots on the ground like she always do. She always be there for the community, boots on the ground, supporting uh, the entire community here in the UK. Not only community,
Mhm.
not only our community, but our people, our African people, because she was more than revolutionary. She was a freedom fighter. She is a freedom fighter.
Yes. Yes,
She's
she
a freedom
is.
fighter. That's why
Mm-hmm.
that's why we encourage everybody around the world to keep sending all the positive vibe, all the positive energy to the Queen Sasha.
That's it, definitely. Well, we in the United States, we just we had a lot going on, but I refuse to let them get away with not acknowledging her and not praying for her and put keeping the word out there. To me, her attack was an attack on the entire new Black Panther Party, and we should have all been on full counter COINTELPRO alert from that moment forward. You know what I'm saying? They want to try to isolate her um, shooting as an individual thing, but I don't believe it is. I believe that it is an international thing because they are so much. You see how much has happened since her shooting. You know, here in the United States, we've had several of our comrades get locked up and targeted and things like that and being held under unfair conditions. I hear they down there just giving poor ozone hell in the prison. They got him just all messed up down there. And they trying to give him they trying to give him execution. They're trying to execute him in the state of Florida for that
like
incident.
here, like here, the situation of Sasha. We want
Hmm.
everybody to be clear. Sasha, she was fighting against the system that's oppressing
Yes,
all of us. She
yes.
wasn't just fighting uh, to represent the new Black Panther Party, but she was fighting against a system that's
Hmm.
been killing all of us around the world. That's why she was making them feel so uncomfortable
Yes.
that they began to send death threats on her.
Hmm.
So
Tell that.
I'm talking about the police system here.
Hmm.
So that's why I need y'all to understand Sasha situation. It ain't just an accident.
No.
It ain't just an accident because we strong believe there's more than just an accident that happened with Sasha. Because out in hell, in the middle of the party, because normally what these people do, they use people that look like us to do their dirty job.
Yes.
They use people that look like us to do their dirty job.
Hmm.
And Sasha was even a couple of months before, a couple of weeks before the shot, they breaking
Yeah,
her
her car.
window, a car
Yeah.
window.
Her car. Mm.
So that's why I don't want to jump into a final conclusion of this matter, but we
Hmm.
very much understand that Sasha wasn't just fighting uh, for 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 the new Black Panther Party. She was fighting to liberate our African people
People. Mm.
on the global level.
Hmm.
So, as you probably not aware, she took down the name Johnson and she put the X on it,
Yeah.
Sasha
Sasha X.
X. Then
Yeah.
she
That's what
was then she was considered to embrace Nzinga
right.
because this she's because of her warrior spirit.
Hmm.
People kept saying that, oh, you got Queen Zinga's spirit. She was like, oh, maybe that's the name that I'm going towards it.
Hmm.
Zinga. So that's why I need y'all to understand the situation that happened with Sasha is attack on all of us, freedom fighters. And then we
Definitely.
calling all of you.
That's what I have been stressing to them, and I told them like right before we went to Tulsa. I told them, I said, this isn't a direct attack on the Black Power movement, on the new Black Panther Party, particular because of her association. And we all needed to be on high alert that things of this nature was going to start happening to us. You know what I'm saying? I told them that right before we left. We said, you remember when you was like, we need a statement from you all and everything. And that's what I told them. I said, make sure that you guys know that there's going to be more of this coming. We're not, if she was the first, that was just a warning shot. You know what I'm saying? That was a warning shot. Thank God it wasn't worse than what it was. But everybody should be waking up now and realize this is not a game. We are at war. We are
And then and,
definitely
and then
at war. We are definitely under attack.
and then the war is global. It's not local.
Global.
It's
It's
global.
not a local war, right?
It's
And see,
global.
that's why
It's
we
global
move
war.
around the way that we do in the states. Because I mean, you can't hold a national title and you stay in your backyard the whole time. You know what I'm saying? You gotta move around. You gotta connect with other. You gotta build chapters everywhere. You know, we still owe some. We still need to send people to the UK to come and check and hold posts over Sister Sasha. You know what I'm saying? Hold an investigation behind what happened to her. You know,
Because people need to understand, especially at this time of this pandemic or scandemic, whatever they were, is their disease they create to kill all of us. So we must need to understand this. They're going after. Imagine they're going after the presidents that refusing all this bullshit. Now,
right?
what about us that been fighting with them toe to toe? So we have to understand, like the role of UK, the impact, the negative impact that the UK had in our people globally. So you're fighting over there with the devils over there. We're fighting with the devils over here. And then the devil, they're killing the people in Africa.
Yes,
So we gotta understand that's why we must need to unite ourselves globally. It ain't just local no more, it's global fight. And we
that's
must need
right.
to connect. Because if you just have that local mindset, you will not get the picture of how we are suffering from the same uh, attack, and we must need to unite ourselves. That's why I'm sending this message to all of you out there that this fight is our fight, and we must need to do this together, not individually, together. That's my message to you, my brothers. But I'm glad I'm connected with Sister Janae in Washington, D.C. I want to send a shout out to all the brothers out there, all the warriors out there, all the kings and queens out there. Keep up the great fight, because this is the ancestors' fight. We're doing this on behalf of our ancestors, on behalf of our great warriors. The fight is not only physical, but it is a spiritual fight. Not only physical, but it's a spiritual fight. That's why I gotta go. I salute all of you. Alfa Kuabo. For more information about me, basically just that's my name right there, Alfa Kuabo. You can find me on any social, Facebook, Instagram. Find me everywhere. Let's connect. Because remember, if they touch one of us, they touch all of us. And we got to do this together. Black power. Black power.
Okay, I don't know what happened, guys. I'm gonna give them a minute to see if they're gonna pop back in or not. But this has been the Black Power Hour, Hopefully, you got as much information as we could give you in this hour. We're going to continue with the Black Power Hour on a daily basis. Um, Shout out to the real revolutionaries out there that are holding it down, continuing to do the work, and continuing to remain comrades. I might be a little bit emotional, but you got to understand where I'm coming from. Um, you're not in my shoes. You don't have to deal with what I'm dealing with right now. Very angry about a lot of things that are going on. Let me see. Brother Alpha's back. Okay. Black Power, you back? My computer froze up or something, Alpha. You hear me?
Hold on,
Let
hold
me
on.
see. Brother Alpha's back. Okay. Black Power. You hear me? Okay.
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, because I don't know what happened. It's been freezing up like this all day.
Right, right.
Okay. So tell us about the summit coming up, the Sankofa 2021 summit that you have coming up. Where and what are we going to be talking about and discussing during that
Right. Yeah.
time?
So no. Just to analyze one more thing.
Okay.
What the conversation about Queen Sasha X.
Sasha. Okay.
Everybody here in the UK, they were trying to claiming that they're her best friend.
Right.
But through her tough time, they weren't there. We saw all these Black Lives Matter coming out, say, oh, she's our representative. All these
Mm,
people, all these hypocrites coming over there trying to tell, oh, she's our best friend. So that's why we must need to understand that the situation with Sasha is attached with the system
right.
that has been killing all of us.
That's right.
And we must need to fight together. If they touch one of us, they touch all of us.
That's right. And that's the message that should have been broadcasted throughout the entire Black Power movement. You know what I'm saying? We have a comrade that was shot in the head. Now everybody's so big and bad and love black women and black woman is God and all this stuff like that. Where is the outrage in the Black Power movement about what happened to Sister Sasha? She was a real boots on the ground. You ain't never see her in no Black Power slides like I did. She was always in her boots, always in her battle gear, always with her bulletproof vest on. She faced real face down the police. Talk, you know what I'm saying? She was there. She was the real deal. I admired her. Everything she did. And she's so young. You know what I mean? I hate that that happened to her. I really truly hate that those things happened to her. But she is a real soldier. She's a real soldier, and she needs to be recognized as such. And that was one thing that I've been doing in my documenting the things that we've been doing in the party is want to have a museum put up. You know what I'm saying? A Black Panther and a new Black Panther Party museum.
No,
Yeah, where we have our heroes and people that deserve to be recognized in the party in this day and age. Our modern day heroes, and she has been one of them.
she
She definitely has accomplished a lot of things. So,
most of the most of the community issue that happened here matters.
mm,
He was in the battlefield. So when this devil went after kill the president of Tanzania, John Pombe Magufuli, we
mhm.
went to the Tanzanian embassy to stand in
Yep.
solidarity with them. She was there on the battlefield with us.
Yep.
When they locked up, when they went against Grandmaster Jay,
Hmm.
we went out to the United States Embassy here in London to demand the charge to be dropped. She was there on the battlefield. They came out like going to the United States embassy. If anybody that lives outside the United States understand, going
Yeah.
outside the United States embassy protesting, it's like you're going to a war zone because
Right.
they had snipers on the roof. They receivers with their with the firearm. But we were there. They had to call all the police unit, and then we were only 15 of us.
Right.
15. They had to bring all their police unit here in London. They had to bring all the snipers on the roof, the guards waiting for us. So it was like crazy.
Right.
Brothers and sisters
So
in the
it
UK,
wasn't like that. And just tell them, Alpha, it wasn't like people didn't know who she was. Everybody knew who Sasha was.
everybody knew where Sasha was. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why she was that type of warrior, that type of freedom fighter, that she was
Mm-hmm.
willing to put boots on the ground at any given time. That's why we must need to recognize Sasha X. She wasn't playing around. She was doing the real work, giving food to the community,
Yep.
going out to elders. She was really, truly a soldier, a warrior, a freedom
Yep.
fighter. And we must need to understand and appreciate the work that she has done on behalf of the new Black Panther Party here in the UK.
That's right. That's right. That's why this day, even though this is the same day that Hashim and Zinga transitioned a year ago. So she served under Hashim and Zinga. You know what I'm saying? She became a part of the new Black Panther Party under his leadership. She followed his leadership. She followed him faithfully.
Real
And
talk,
I can't
real
believe
talk.
it's been a year already, but it has. It's been a year. It's been 1 year today.
Man,
And who would have thought that she would be going through what she's going through now last year? You know?
yeah, and then people got to understand she's a mother. She's a
Yeah.
mother.
Children.
She's a mother. She's well educated, well articulated.
Hmm.
She's really a leader, true leader. That's
Definitely.
why until today we honor our queens, and we have to give that respect that our queen deserve.
Hmm. We definitely have to give her that respect, and I will always give her that respect and that honor as my sister and my comrade in arms. And I was looking forward to the day when we will be able to meet and put boots on the ground together, and do something phenomenal internationally together, not just, her in the UK and us in the United States, but where we could collectively come together and build something for our people. All power is in the people. Yeah.
Absolutely. Because
I really mourn with her family that, such a beautiful person like her has to go through such suffering. Um, she don't deserve it. She really
so
don't.
yeah, we just
Hmm.
this is right now is a family time, so we're giving all the time to the
Hmm.
family. Uh,
Yeah.
to really, they're taking really good care of her. We just there. We stand down.
Yeah.
We going to the hospital sometimes. We're standing
Mm.
really strong on this one. We don't let this thing go yet,
Uh-huh.
and we have to keep our eye open, our third eye open. We have to keep boots on the ground as always.
Always got to keep those boots on the ground. We always got to stay focused on what's coming next, and just keep our eyes open. And that's the part of being a soldier. Always keep your eyes open and your head on the swivel,
Absolutely.
and let your training and your conscience be your guide. Let your conscience be your guide. Let them know that you are trained to see things, but you can't see everything. You know what I'm saying? I just wish she would have had somebody there that was watching her back, somebody there that was really looking out for her and with her. Because that's the last thing you want to do is be in Panther gear or a known Panther and be somewhere by yourself and something happen to you like
No,
that.
and
That's
then
tragic.
remember, I
Mm.
met Sasha. You're the one who introduced me to Sasha. You're the one who
Yeah,
introduced me to
I
Sasha.
introduced you. Yeah,
And then one of my role,
yeah.
the conversations that I had with her, one of my role was, look, I'm going to be
Mm.
here to put boots on the ground with you, no matter what. I'm here to support you. I'm here
Right.
to be your soldier, your brother, your your mentor because I'm her elder, and
Right.
obviously we build that connection, and that's why she will begin to come to my
Mm.
show, to my radio show. I begin to introduce her to some of the elders, such a brother, such a the great Professor Jim
Mm.
Smalls, the Queen of Congo. So she'll begin to have the better picture that I'm not alone on this, because
Yes.
that's one of the things
Yes.
that
And
we.
that's what I was concerned with. And that's the main thing I was concerned with is that she know that she's not alone. We didn't abandon her. Those of us that know her and love her and that have soldiered with her and watched her from afar. We've not abandoned her at all. And I think about her every day, every night I go to bed. I pray for her and her children. You know, despite everything else that's going on in my life right now, I'm always thinking about others. And she's one of those people that I have to just say a prayer for. Because I can almost feel her pain. I can almost feel it. But it's
Exactly.
no suffering like that she should be going through or feeling like nobody cares. Like I did all of this in the name of the new Black Panther Party and don't nobody care about me, and nobody's sending me letters or sending me money. I mean, do you have her Cash App or any financial information we can help send to her, or
Yeah,
GoFundMe?
yeah,
I had the information, but I don't know if it's the same
yeah.
or anything.
I don't know what happened with the GoFundMe, but I found out and then I'll send all the information about it. I'll find
Okay.
out and then I send it to you.
Yeah,
But
because we
again,
definitely need to support her family
yes, we
by
have
any means.
you have to keep supporting the
Okay.
family, and like I say, we're here, and then we just have to stay together. That's it. It's all about now understanding that the fight is not only physical but it's a spiritual fight, and we must need to now
Definitely.
embrace the spirit of our great ancestors. Because once you embrace the spirit,
Definitely.
once you embrace the spirit, you become fearless. Fearless. So you don't have fear in your mind.
Mhm. Fearless.
So that's what we must need to
Hmm.
embark on, because some of us, we're too emotional. We're too we're too emotional. We
Yeah.
personalize everything. We don't understand that it ain't about emotion no more. It's about reality.
Right.
It's about reality. The
That's
reality is we're getting attacked globally.
that's
Whether you
globally
whether you
a
in
global
Angola,
attack.
whether you in Congo, whether you in Nigeria, whether you in the United
Hmm.
States, Brazil, Europe, we're really under attack. And we
Right.
must need to understand the situation. Or we rise
That's
together, or we perish as a people.
that's absolutely right. We have got to
So
stand together. We until I mean until we realize that this war is a global war and not just a local war. You know what I mean? Then we gonna be messed up. We all messed up. We all confused and all over the place. You don't know what you're really fighting for. You don't really understand the dynamics of what's at risk here. And that's why I was saying I'm so pissed off with about all this dissension that's going on. When it's like, stop it, just stop it. You know what I'm saying? Just stop. If everybody would just stop, have a meeting, sit down, discuss this stuff, move forward. We got more important things to be concerned about than who more popular than the other one. You know what I'm saying? Who doing this? Like this stuff is so trivial. You feel me? It's just trivial. It's just drama. It's unnecessary. We need to be advocating for Sasha. We need to be advocating for our inmates that's been in prison for 40 years. You know what I'm saying? We need to be helping on a global level with hunger and fighting white supremacy and fighting, fighting for freedoms. They still making people slaves today. And you know what I mean? We got a bigger cause than just something simple that's going on right now. And it's so sad that we can't get past this. So do you want to speak on the summit? Because we gotta like wrap it up a little bit. Yeah, it's
yeah,
almost
yeah,
yeah, it's almost
exactly. Just to sum it up, everything.
mm-hmm.
Uh, we're gonna be organizing Sankofa event called Sankofa. Sankofa is a Ghanaian word, means the return. So returning to ourselves, returning to our communities, returning to our kingdom,
That's right.
returning to our history, returning to our names, rescue our names, real
Mm,
names, our religion, practice our true religion,
yes.
our culture, embracing your spirit. So Sankofa is a component that as a spiritual component that defines who we are as a people. That's why we're going to be organizing the Sankofa as we did it in the United States 2 years ago.
Right.
So it was a beautiful event in the United States in Washington D.C.
Mm-hmm.
So we did it in Portugal, we did it in Angola, we did it in Ghana. So we're going to be doing here in the UK too. So we're going to be talking about land, how we must need to control, invest in our land. We're going to be talking about reparation.
Mm-hmm.
They need to repair the damage they have done to us. We need to talk about repatriation.
Yes. Tell them what
We
we're
need to
gonna
talk,
talk about.
yeah,
What's
we need to talk about repatriation. We need to talk about black business. We need to support our black businesses. We're going to be talking about spirituality. We're going to be talking about our education. We must need to learn, understand, and understand our education. So we need to stop worship. Yeah, we need to stop pray to all these foreign religions. We need to embrace our own. We need to talk about our history, and we need to talk about our military. That's why Sankofa is going to be about. And then I will send you. Obviously, here is going to be a physical event. Some of our guests they're going to be coming via Zoom. It's going to be a great event, and we very much look forward to it. And that's what it is.
What's that date on there?
The date is going to be on the 18th of September, which is next week Saturday. Uh, it's going to be here in London, UK. We're going to be having special guests, Sasha special guests like Joshua Mapongwe from Zimbabwe,
Mm.
one of our great fighter over there in the continent. We're going to be having Honorable MP, uh, former MP in Jamaica, uh, called Mike Ari. He's been fighting for reparation over there in Jamaica. We're going to be having, hopefully, our great brother, our Michael,
Mm.
uh, and then also we're going to be having Grandmaster Jay to be able to
Right.
break it down, the situation that is happening in the United States and around the globe regarding the
Mm.
political and the military side. Also, hopefully, we're going to be having our great queen called Dr. Chumbori Kwao, Arikana Chumbori Kwao. So we very much look forward to this event. It's going to be a great event, culturally, spiritually, educationally. Uh, it's going to be a great event. The family very much look forward here in the UK and then around the world. And then
Okay. Well, we.
I'm going to be one of the organizer, one of the coordinator of this event.
Mm.
But again, it's about bringing the best of ourselves and then strategize, organize, and
Mm.
mobilize our people to make our people understand we are at war. It ain't no
Definitely.
beep-bop-boo. We are at war. We must need to face it, and we must need to stand up, not be
Mm.
coward no more. Sit down on this social network all the time without doing anything. If we use our social network, we use it to promote boots on the ground,
Definitely.
to excite our people to get in that captivity, because we so comfortable into this social network. Sometimes we're using this social network to gossip, to beef with each other, rather than uplifting ourselves.
Definitely.
That's why we need to understand and understand. The fight
And
is
then people
not.
think they such investigators with social media. And a lot of times people not even thinking about you like that. You know what I mean? They might be talking about something else, and they just take it and run with it and take it the wrong way, and it's just
Absolutely. Get in
ridiculous.
touch again. Get in touch.
Yes,
But it's always a pleasure to connect with you, Sister Janae, for the work that y'all been doing over there.
yes,
We'd like to let you know that you're not alone. We're here supporting Steve, brother Biko,
yes,
uh, all the way. So I
yes.
spoke to some of the comrades, some of the brothers in Africa. We're
Mm,
supporting you. You're not alone at all.
okay,
So because sometimes we understand that what unite all of us is our ancestors' spiritual connection.
yes.
Because
Mm,
remember, we still carry the blood of Queen Nzinga,
all right.
of
Mm,
of Patrice Lumumba,
mm,
of Malcolm X,
right.
of Chaka Zulu, Mansa
Yes.
Musa. We
Mm,
still carry the spirits and the warrior of the spirit of Harriet Tubman. All of our
definitely.
great warrior, Patrice Lumumba, Marcus Garvey. We still carry the blood of Kwame Nkrumah. We still
Mm,
carry the blood of John Pombe Magufuli, Queen Mother Winnie Mandela. We
yes.
still carry the blood, and the blood that is in me is the blood that's in you. So that's
That's
why we have to fight together.
definitely. Definitely. We definitely on board. And I appreciate your support from global perspective and being on my show and my platform as many times I've been on yours and everything. So I mean it's just a blessing and a pleasure to have this connection with you all globally. And we're gonna start working on some global projects as well. Still with the Waker Foundation as well as some new intel that I have for you. some new projects that we're going to be working on here in the United States that I want to bring to your table. You know,
It's about land, and then one thing we have to understand as well, it's about
hmm
land. We have
definitely,
to we have to regain control of our land because
definitely,
if we ain't got no land, we ain't got no say so.
no say so.
We must need to have
And
a
this,
land. We
yep,
must need to have a
everything we're
land.
doing is land incorporated. Land is the must. We are definitely buying land, and we definitely need to acquire more land and space and do these same little projects on the land. You know,
It's true. It's true.
so I'm looking
It's true.
forward to
Our
that.
land.
And I'm going to be at the conference, the summit. I'll be on Zoom
Yes,
listening,
because
and hopefully Brother Aaron will be on there as well. So we're gonna keep him lifted up.
yeah, and
He'll
you're
be
gonna be
there.
you're gonna be one of the keynote speaker anyway. So
Yeah.
we just spoke to the
Mhm.
organizers, and they want you to be one of the keynote speakers to address the situation,
Okay.
the women, the queens in the revolutionary uh, world.
Okay. Great. 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 I can pass on some good information that's not attached to none of this drama. That's positive and uplifting for the entire nation of people. You
Absolutely.
know, we've got to just stay focused. You know, regardless of what's going on behind the scenes, we really need to stay focused on the bigger picture, the picture out here, and that's freedom or death, and black power, black love, black unity, black business, black economics, black freedom. That's what we need to be free from this oppressor. We need to be making a way for that freedom to look, not only look possible, but be possible, and have somewhere for you to go and get away from that system of white
No,
supremacy.
no. Ultimately, that's what we have to be because
Hmm.
we try for so long to get along. We
Separate from
tried.
them.
We tried so long to sit in the same restaurant. We try to sit in the same bus, but they never respect us. So
Yeah.
I think it's about time for us to
Hmm.
build our own sovereignty. Find a way to regain control of our land because
That's right.
we try, and we tired of it. We tired because
That's it.
no matter what it is, the more you just want to be with your people, the more you just want to have a private conversation with your people that always want to be put a nose in you what you do. So that's why it's
Well,
hard.
every time.
They're always in our neck. It's hard for
Hmm.
you to. That's why the only way is repatriation. We need to repatriate ourselves. We need to build our sovereignty. And once we build our sovereignty, we need to get rid of all the dictatorship in Africa, all these puppet regimes in Africa. We need to get rid of all of them and build our own sovereignty. Then once we have our
Hmm.
sovereignty, we can then select those good apple that come to deal with us.
Right.
So we must need to get rid of all these Chinese people in Africa that they're not doing any
They
good
got
for our
to go.
people.
That's right.
So we must need to understand right now, as I'm talking to you, brothers, right
Hmm.
now in the Kingdom of Congo, the Chinese are raping babies of 9, 10, 11 years old. They give them money. They use the economic advantage. So
Hmm.
we call rape. We don't. We all this child molestation. What they doing? They give them money because they're poor. A lot of them they're poor. They ain't got no money. So they're bribing the families.
Right.
They're giving the money, and
To
and
give
the,
them.
the 11, 12, 13 years old daughter, they end up sleeping with this Chinese man. And as a result, they're making Chinese babies that one day
Right.
will be serve the Chinese empire. And we
Right.
must need to stop that.
Hmm.
People need to understand right
That's
now
what
it's
they've
happening.
done. Hmm.
That's exactly on Friday the 17th. We are going to the Chinese embassy here in London to tell them.
Mm.
They must need to take all them rapists in Africa out of Africa. Otherwise, the brothers and sisters in Africa are getting ready to start really killing them. It's real
Okay.
tough.
Oh
So
yeah.
I need y'all to understand what's going on in Africa right now. The Chinese, alongside with these puppet regimes, because they got all these puppet governments in their pocket. So therefore, they can do as they please in Africa right now. They can do whatever they want in
Mm.
Africa, and they get away with it. That's why we
Mm.
must need to
Mm.
understand. 12, 13, 14, 15 years old, young daughters, babies, have been molested, raping by the Chinese because they can't really do
That's
much
just
because they're using the economic advantage.
right. Paying them off. You said that. But that's just the same way here in the United States too, though. That's why I'm just shaking my head because the same thing is happening right here on the streets of Washington D.C. You got mothers selling their daughters to for crack still. You got fathers selling their daughters for crack still. You know what I mean? It's still going on. It's the same thing. Meth, fentanyl, killing people left and right. We got a war. We still dealing with a war on drugs, a war on each other, and warring against the white supremacy. You know what I'm saying? Gentrification, everything, miseducation, you name it. We all dealing with it. It's our global thing. You just gotta find somebody. You gotta find your lane. You know, you gotta
And
find
as
your lane, and you gotta fight. Put your
and
back against the wall and just keep fighting. That's all you can do.
and then what the great honorable John Clark used to say: black people, we ain't got no friends at all. We ain't got no
No.
friends. We've been
Mm-mm.
attacked. We're getting attacked by everybody, by the
Everybody.
Chinese,
There are no
by
other
the white
allies.
Europeans, by even some people that look like us. They're attacking us. So we're getting
My
attacked by
hardest fight
everybody.
right now, the hardest fight I'm having in my life is against my own comrades, people that's in the new Black Panther Party. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never had to fight nobody else as hard as I've had to fight people that I'm supposed to be fighting beside. You know what I'm saying? It's fight with me, not against me. You know what I'm saying? Like this, that's why it's so stupid. It's just trivial. It doesn't make any sense.
It's real
You
tough.
know, it's just trivial. It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? I'm like, look at the bigger picture here. Can we solve this in a day? Yes. Everything that's going on could be fixed in one day. Okay, let's move forward. Let's go and let's do things the right way. Let's not let this stuff linger on because we don't have that type of time. We ain't on that type of time right now. Globally, we are under attack. This is black genocide. This is more than 100-year, 20-year war. The war in Afghanistan it's been over. This war been going on for 500 years or better that we've been fighting. You know what I'm saying? They like it's a big victory when they stop bombing people. What about poisoning them? What do you know what I'm saying? They poison us. They killing us with this virus now. I
And
just lost two friends. It didn't even dawn on me. I done lost two people already in 2 weeks. Best friends.
and to be honest with you, Queen,
You know.
that's even. I think that this is even just as worse as this slave time, because
Yeah.
they used to at least on that era they used to whip to us. Now they poison us. So they want to make sure in 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 couple of years, couple of months, we'll die, we'll paralyze. So we have to understand this is just like as worse as the slave time, or the same, or
It's
if not
just
worse.
10 times worse.
Yeah,
Exactly.
because
We got a visible enemy. We got an invisible enemy. We got a bacteria that's out here killing us, and we still out here killing each other too. So you
it's
know,
crazy.
damned if you do and damned if you don't. you don't. So why not scream freedom or death? Why not be a revolutionary? Why not put your boots on and go out there and fight for a just cause? You're dead any damn way. You know what I'm saying? You dead. You literally, this day and age, you're dead anyway. You can't say I don't want to get involved. Either way, you're gonna be involved. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
We're all going to die no matter what. We're all going to die. Whether
One day
you
they'll wake up.
or in Africa, you will going to die, or either by the bullets or by the shot, by the needle.
That's right.
So that's why you just have to keep fighting. There's nothing to be afraid of no more.
No, it's freedom or death, or not at all. That's it, freedom or death. So we're gonna wrap it up. Don't forget about the Sankofa event 2021. That's on September the 18th, right?
Yeah, September the 18th. This coming Saturday.
This Saturday, and I'll be posting about it. Alpha tag me in if I miss it, or just inbox it to me.
I'll resend it to the flyer again. I'll resend it to you, even though I send it.
But we need all revolutionaries to attend this Zoom meeting, y'all. This is the only way on a global level if we're going to get somewhere is that we communicate with the UK, with Africa, with our brothers and sisters, and throughout the diaspora. We got to talk to each other. We've got to see what's going on everywhere. That's the only way you're going to understand how to defeat it. Black power. That's the only way you're going to be able to fight it is if we fighting all together. We can't be fighting separate wars. We fighting the same war. Okay?
Or we unite ourselves or we perish as a people. There's no way the other way.
That's right. So thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. Peace and Black Power. Kiss my girl on the cheek for me when next time you see her, and tell her that we love her here in the United States and we're praying for her daily. All right?
I will.
Sasha,
I will make
Sasha Nzinga. Tell her I'll change my name if she changed hers.
Exactly. Are you officially Janae Nzinga now?
I was thinking about it. I do kind of look like her though. I know everybody like I thought that was you. I was like,
no, you definitely look alike. So I think it's about time for you to consider
changing it.
Yeah.
I don't care what other people say, but I do connect with her spirit as a warrior and how she didn't give up the fight. She just kept fighting and kept killing them Portuguese.
She was so worried to the point that she went right to the land of the enemy, telling them, look, if you don't stop killing my people, when I'm coming back, I will slaughter all of y'all. So she went right there in their land, telling them. They told her to sit down on the floor to talk to the king. She said, I'm not going to sit down. She called one of her soldier. The soldier kneeled down and she sat on her back. Like a chair. She said, now I'm talking to you on the on the same level.
Right.
I'm not going to sit down on the floor while you're on your chair. Now we're going to talk on the same level.
That's it.
She said, look, I just came here to tell you, you Portuguese crack. I just came here to tell you. It's over. It's over. You better send a message to your people over there. Stop killing my people, because when I coming back, we gonna slaughter all of y'all.
All of y'all going down. That's how I feel right now.
Man, and then the Portuguese say, oh, should we have an agreement? She said, nah, this non-negotiable. So when I'm coming back, you better tell your people to leave. So when she came back, they didn't leave. She started cutting their heads, killing all of them. So in 80, we say "Coupe te bulekai," right?
Yeah, "Coupe te bulekai."
Okay.
Off with his head.
So that's why we must need to understand how type of warrior she were. And then you very much resemble Queen Zinga. So it's about time for you to embrace it. Ain't no Bibabu Queen Janae. You and Zinga.
I will consider it. I really will, because I do embrace her spirit, and I just thank women like her and Queen Asada and so many Catherine Cleaver and Elaine Brown and Sister, Angela Davis and Shaka Khan, all the beautiful women that were a part of the revolution that kept the revolution going. Afeni Shakur, all of these ladies, and it's just a shame that, they don't get as much recognition that they deserve until after they're dead and gone, and they don't
And,
get the appreciation that they for the work that they've done until they passed on, pretty much.
and then one of the things as well, obviously, is that's why we must need to study our warrior queen. We must need to
Yes.
study. Look at what Queen Pavita did. People don't talk about
Mm-hmm.
King Pavita. King Pavita.
So,
Yeah, y'all better start doing research. King Pavita from the Kingdom of Congo. She preferred to die, not to surrender to their religion. She said, "You kill me, but I'm not going to embrace your religion.
right.
You kill me." She died. They burned her life alive. They burned her. She said, "You kill me, but I'm not going to embrace it, your religion." So that's why you must need to understand. Most of our queens, they died on the battlefield, boots on the
Right.
ground. They didn't sit down on social network complaining. They didn't sit down on the computer. They were there on the
Right.
battlefield. So
That's
right
what I said.
now,
I'm on the battlefield every day, every day, every day, every day. It's
exactly.
been a battle, So, but we're
But
gonna
anyway,
wrap it up, and we're gonna keep it positive, keep it kosher. All right. Peace and black power to you, brother Alpha. Thank you for joining the show. This has been the Black Power Hour podcast. No pun intended. It's a little inside joke. All right. Thank you so much. Black Power, y'all.